Hey guys, Mason here, Cardinal Gaming. Appreciate you clicking on the videos, supporting the channel, supporting the store. You guys continue to do so. You can do it at cnagames.com. Let's talk about the big fancy, not ultra premium, super premium box. And all the other kind of stuff coming down the pipes, what numbers are looking like. We are going to get numbers for Destin's Rivals very soon. Probably not next week, but probably the week after that. We'll probably get numbers and get an idea of what's going on. Preliminary numbers are coming in. You already know. You already know what's going to go on. You already know what's happening. There's not going to be enough. There's just not enough going around. So Destin's Rivals, we'll worry about it when we get closer and I get my actual main distributors numbers and what they got for me, what they got coming in. But I was allocated, they give me like, some distributors wait till everything happens, or then sometimes they'll just give you a number and they'll throw it out there and that's what you get. And it's kind of like not based on what you ask for. They kind of just like pre-allocate you. So numbers are not great. I'm talking like 6 boxes from one of my distributors. I said, here you go. Take these 6. But, so the super premium box, the big box with the deck box with the EV ears and the 15 packs in them for Prismatic. Not great, not great. I asked for 900. And that's not like a fake number that's like, hey, I just want to put up a silly number. If they had given me 900 of them, I would have bought all 900 of them. Prismatic is that crazy. Prismatic is that good. That pack value in itself is insane, right? And the cute little deck box. The playmat is amazing. Probably the best playmat they've ever had in any sort of product like that. I mean, I can't think of anyone that's better than that. I mean, you go way back to like Hidden Fates, Generations, Age, and it's still this playmat is probably the best they've ever done. It's got all the EVs on it. What's not to like, you know? So, just fantastic product, good box, lots of packs, just values there. I think it's like 80 or 90 MSRP. No, it's not going to happen. That's not happening. So, good luck to y'all out there. That product is going to be crazy. It looks very similar to like ultra premium, even like Tropicos boxes. I think those are ultra premiums as well. But they had like weirder product. They had like energies, and they had like foil energies, and they had like a little display stand thing, like weird stuff. This deck box I think is cooler. It's a better idea for a product, I think. But it's like those went crazy, right? And they're already gone. I do have a Charizard UPC. Where'd that come from? I didn't have that like a couple days ago. Huh. They come and go so fast. I can't keep track of them. You know, product just is flying. Still, it does seem like there is not as much as a frenzy. I will say that. It does seem like things are kind of ratcheting down. I don't think it's like economic. I don't think there's anything like that. Like, oh, the tariffs, it's scary. I don't really see people thinking and talking like about that. I think it's just like people look at the products that are out there and are just like, is this really like a good use of money? Especially with, you know, Destin's Rivals right around the corner. Like, do I really want to spend money on one of these Iono belly bolt boxes? Do I really want to spend money on that when I could just wait and get something like super cool that I know is going to be really awesome? I really do think that there's an inflection point of like how expensive is too expensive for like booster boxes, things like that. You need a market that is going to think something is a good deal. You can't just be like, okay, hoarding, investing, hoarding. Somebody has to be buying things to actually rip, or else it's just like everything's slushing around. Everything's like just moving. One investor is selling to another investor, who's selling to another collector, who's selling to like. It's not enough. There's not enough product like being destroyed to kind of keep that up. At least to the level that we've had currently, right? Like, because it's a little crazy. It's a little silly how things are going. So for right now, it seems like there is kind of like a lull. It's kind of like a little delay, you know, a little bit of a, I'm not gobbling up everything. I still have products on my shelves, right? I'm still buying 70%. If you are interested, hit me up. But you can definitely see the charts on TCGPlayer cresting and then kind of like tapering off, and then I think we're going to find a little equilibrium. Journey Together boxes were what, $260 at release? That's too much. That's too much money. That's $100 over MSRP is insane. Like, that's not a realistic like expectation from anybody. But like, I think right now Journey Together is like $220-ish, and even then it's like that's like what, $650 a pack, $7 a pack. That's too much money. That's too much. I think we'll get away with like $550, $5.99. Anything past like $6 for a pack, it kind of gets into like the kind of like weird price range. Like if you look across all like my regular packs, right, you'll see a lot of them like settling at like $5.99, $5.99, $5.99. Some of the premium ones, or the like 151 obviously is an outlier, right? But all these guys, $5.99, $5.99, $5.99. That's kind of like, I'm okay with opening that, and like, yeah, it's more than what MSRP is, but you know, it is what it is. I can't find it. You know, that's kind of like the scarcity premium, or the hard to find premium on a product, right? It's something in kind of like that range. And when you start getting above like $7, $8, $9 for a standard pack, like, what are we doing? You know, it's just like, even if there's not a lot of it out there, it still isn't very desirable to people just walking up, you know, out of the, you know, coming into the store, just wanting to rip some packs, and they look at, I think Journeys Together I had like for $6.99, and it's you know, it probably needs to go down to $5.99, or yeah, probably $5.99, and just to get it to like, yeah, that's an okay price for me to buy at. Still not great, still not I don't think healthy for a brand new set. Just put the, you know, that's just the way things are. And there definitely is like, hey, Journey Together is kind of cooling off. I'm getting a lot of emails for people that have like Journey Together, and they're like, hey, 70% for what it's at right now? Yeah, sure. I have enough. I'm sitting on a few cases still. I did not, you know, fire sell it, go through it. I have an amount still, so I'm not buying Journey Together. I may down the road be kicking myself, right? But even at this current price now, I think it's like $220 a box. 70% of that, I still don't want to be like in that number, right? That's still like a lot of money for what's going on. So, I too can wait and wait for the price to go down, and then pay 70% and then be in a better place. It's not something I'm like wanting to be super aggressive on. And frankly, Journey Together, it's like sales for like packs have not been amazing. They have not been great. A lot of like sealed boxes, ETBs, all those, sure, yeah, those are moving. But actual, just like people coming in and opening those packs, meh. So that's kind of a weird thing and a weird situation that we're in right now. So that's where we're at, and that's kind of like where the market is settling. I wanted to do like a thing like, hey, let's talk about tariffs and all that stuff, but that stuff's in the air now, so who knows what's going to happen there. Tariffs are interesting because they can be very devastating to game stores. There's a lot of stuff that we carry, and a lot of manufacturers make things in China, and yeah, it can be a real crazy thing to have you know, tariffs hit on the market. But I might say that for another video. I might actually do another video, just like a general thing, not really based on anything in particular, based in reality, nothing that's happening currently, but just like, sometimes you know, tariffs are just crazy. But yeah, I'll save that for another video, and we'll talk about that next time. Appreciate y'all watching. Thanks so much. Thanks for hanging in there for the market update. I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, see ya. Bye.